Hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2023, or whenever you are so forth called to this reading. All my readings are timeless. Simply take only what resonates with you. Leave behind what simply does not resonate. Feel free to check your Moon, Rising, Venus signs for additional messages for you and with the person that you have most on your mind. Cross watchers, you are welcome, but please know that my main focus today will be on Gemini. That being stated, Gemini, I hope all of you are doing well. Please be sure to smash the like button, leave a comment down below, or subscribe. We would love to have you part of the Cancerian Soul family. All right, guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into your reading today. We're going to be doing the Celtic Cross to really bring forth all the best messages and advice. All right, so I love it already right out of the bat. In the heart of the matter, you have the Ace of Wands. Gemini, this can indicate that you are experiencing a passionate new start, a passionate new beginning. For some of you, this could be in a relationship, in a friendship. This could be in life in general. You could just be really feeling passionate about life, about yourself, and really just feeling good and ready to embrace many things. For others of you, this is a spark of creativity, a spark of genius, a new creative idea coming forth for you. But there's definitely this new passionate beginning. For some of you, this could be a flame that is being rekindled. What is crossing it? All right, the Seven of Wands. So some of you have this passion, this desire, and you're experiencing some challenges getting it started or getting it really moving. And the heart of this, the root of it, we have the King of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be connecting with a water sign or have water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But for others of you, this is going to have to do with your creative passions, your creative ideas, unconditional and unwavering love. This is you needing to lead by example. This could be you needing to communicate. But the beautiful thing here is this is you making decisions or decisions being made that are not fear-based or emotion-based. This is allowing yourself or the person that you're dealing with is allowing themselves to feel their emotions, to experience them, but not be ruled by them. I love this energy. So recent past, we had the Fool. So something was requiring a leap of faith. This is starting something new, going in a new direction. Just kind of jumping in with both feet. Not sure how the outcome is going to turn out, but this is definitely taking a risk, seizing the day, seizing the moment, or this is the need to do that. I love that. Depending on where you're in your journey will depend on how this is going to fall for you. What you're wanting, Queen of Cups, interesting. So we've got the Queen and King of Cups here. So this is definitely speaking to a seriously compatible match if you're here for love and romance. But this is you wanting to nurture, to grow, to care, to love. Be careful of emotional manipulations from yourself or others at this time. Don't feel like it would be nefarious in nature. The Queen of Cups has a tendency to really want the best for themselves and everyone around them, so they can be a little pushy when it comes to emotions and the people that are closest to them. They kind of have an idea in their mind what is best for everyone that may not align with everybody else's view. So be careful of that energy. That's the only downside. But what you're really wanting is love and comfort and home and family and beauty. And that is your desire at this moment. For some of you that is more career-oriented or life, family, friends, you're wanting to grow, you're wanting to create, you want to create beautiful spaces and comfortable spaces. You want to have a sense of community and a sense of camaraderie with other people. In business, you want to nurture and grow your business or your project or the work that you do. You want to excel. You want to be accepted. This is a beautiful energy, future energy coming in, beautiful. So something that you set your heart upon, you set your manifestations upon, something that you have been waiting for, you set an intention, and now it looks like it is coming in here for you, Gemini. So reasons to absolutely celebrate there. I love that message. So in the future, you see here the Three of Wands is all about timing and patience, and really kind of waiting for something, your ships to come in. And here the ship is coming in, and it's beautiful. So something that you waited for is going to be manifesting for you. The energy you're sitting in, the Two of Swords. So there's a little bit of uncertainty, unsureness. Some of you have a decision, a choice to make that's not exactly easy. There's a little bit, again, we are seeing the Seven of Wands, so there's a little bit of a challenge here. There's something that you're not quite seeing, or you haven't made your mind up yet about, that may be standing between you and what you truly want here with the Two of Swords. But this is indecision. This is uncertainty. This is needing to make a clear and final decision. Outside influences, we have the Hermit coming in. Some of you may be connecting with a Virgo that is going to give you wise counsel at this time, or somebody in your life that you see as wisdom, having experience, having a lot of life wisdom, that's going to give you guidance here. But for the others of you, I really feel, and I'm being spoken to, that you may be receiving a lot of aid from your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual loved ones on the other side, as well as nudges from the universe. There's a sense of divine energy coming into this reading, especially with that Hermit right now, illuminating your path forward. So listen to your intuition, listen to your knowledge. Again, you may need to seek wise counsel in order to overcome the challenges that is blocking you from moving forward in this moment in time. Some of you may have overcome those challenges already because of a wise individual that has guided you through this. But you have the light within you to guide yourself. Some of you, this may be just an indication that you really need to go within in order to make that decision to get this blockage out of your way in order to be able to move forward. But I see that a lot of this is happening because you persevered, Gemini. You persevered. Your hopes and fears, you're afraid of being manipulated, for someone trying to sneak something past you and you missing it. I feel like for some of you that there is also a fear when it comes to relationships of people that may have been less than desirable before. Some of you may have dealt people who was very dominant or controlling. And others of you, I'm really getting the sense, and the message is coming through really loud and clear, that in the past you have invested in relationships where it wasn't equal give and take. The person that you were connecting with wasn't showing up in their best energy or giving you their best of themselves. They were really selfish in nature. Their wants, their dreams, their hopes, their aspirations was the only thing that this person really thought about or cared about, to the point where they didn't consider you, your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams, or even your feelings when making decisions in the relationship. It was very one-sided. And that's kind of your fear, is getting back into a connection where you're feeling deceived by another person, or repeating energies. Your hope is for things to be equal and balanced. Your hope is for all the pain and the hardships of the past to be over. All right, possible outcome. Love this energy. Any Aries energy coming in. Just shout out to anyone that's connecting with an Aries. But this is the divine masculine energy coming in. We all have feminine and masculine divine energy within us. So this is about seizing, right? Seizing the day, seizing control, going after what you want. Some of you, this could be a divine partner coming in. That is the outcome. Somebody that you're aligned with, something that you waited for, that you worked for, you manifested in. This very well could be your ending, your happy ending here. More importantly, for a lot of you, this is about taking power and control of your situation, you being in the driver's seat. The Emperor is the highlight of all the positive energies of all four kings. So there is this energy of being unstoppable. They know how to love unconditionally. They know how to get what they want. So that for some of you, this legitimately may be leveling up in your career, leveling up in your job. This could be a raise, a bonus, becoming the boss, becoming your own boss. But this is about seizing your passions. Whatever this Ace of Wands is that sparked for you, that is your outcome. It's seizing that, going after that, and making that happen. It's removing the obstacles that have been blocking your way. I love this reading so much. Overall energy is the Eight of Swords. Feeling like you're stuck or your hands are tied, that there's nothing that you can do in the situation. And for those of you that are facing challenges, that are facing blockages, that's simply not true. The wisdom and the energy is surrounding you. You have the choice. You have the choice to move. You have the decision to make things happen. You have to rely on you, though. With the Nine of Pentacles is the hidden energy. Know that you are powerful, Gemini, all in your own right. You're standing in your power. You have yourself. You have the ability and the abundance that is needed to bring yourself happiness and contentment. You do not need to look outside of yourself for anything to aid you. It is all within you. So you have the power to break free from any past cycles or any doubts or whatever it is that has been blocking and holding you back. You have that power and the ability to overcome that. You have Temperance here, Sagittarian energy, that tells me that you can bring balance to your mind, to your body, to your soul, to your energy. You can heal and set this whole world ablaze by stepping into your true and honored path and honored energy. Yes, it's going to take some time to really materialize. Everything takes time. But look here, I love this. You have the Ten of Pentacles. That is building that life, getting the life, the money, the finances, the home, the family. It's building the life that you always desire to have. That's your end game. That's your end goal. And it's just going to take some time. But that ability absolutely is there. It takes strength and determination, but it absolutely, and balance, but it is absolutely there. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and pull some romance angels and see what additional information is coming through when it comes to love, romance, and relationships for you, Gemini. All right, my beautiful spiritual team, let's take a look at Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to love and romance and relationships. What does Gemini need to know for their highest vibration and highest good, best messages, advice, and guidance for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to love and romance, please? Beautiful. What does Gemini need to know for their highest vibration and highest good at this time? Please show me clearly, precisely, and accurately. Best messages, advice, and guidance. All right, we're going to start off with the two that's coming through. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And I gotta say, some of you may be connecting with a Libra. They just recently pulled this one as well. There was another zodiac sign that as well got that. I don't remember now which one that was, however, but I know that Libra got that as well. So this is just speaking to you in this moment to tell you that, don't be so specific on what you desire, all the way down to height, weight, hair color, eye color, etc., etc. Set your attentions more towards the type of partner that you would like to bring in. What characteristics, what values, morals, shared beliefs that you would like to have. What type of partner that you would like to experience. Make sure your energy matches that energy, however. And keep an open mind on the person that the universe is bringing into you, that you have maybe waited for, tried to manifest in, set your intentions for a while back. They may not be exactly as you have, desired or pictured. This is the universe way of saying we are bringing you actually not only what you asked for, but what you need. So they're asking you to keep an open mind on what form this person will show up. All right, so we also have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So for some of you, if you came into this reading questioning, if you're in connection or been connecting with someone and you're wondering, is there still time? Is there still growth? There's blockages here in your path that may make you feel like things are not going in the direction that maybe you intended. You maybe come into this reading questioning whether or not you should or should not pursue or continue this relationship. This is your answer to continue to give it a chance to continue working on the partnership, as long as it's a healthy partnership. And I think we all know what is not healthy or what is toxic at this time. All right, what else can my beautiful spiritual team tell me about Gemini, when it comes to love and romance relationships? We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you got some feelings going on there, Gemini, whether they're purely, passionate, purely romantic, or just, in general, acknowledging that you have feelings. Some of you, this might be feelings for a friend. It may be time to really explore those feelings. All right, what do we have going on? Thank you. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So when I get this message, there is a few possibilities that come through here. The one that I'm leaning into the most is some of you may work with children. Your person may work with children, or someone that you are going to have come into your life may already have children. Children may be an issue in your connection. Some of you may want them, others, your partners may not, vice versa. They may want them, you do not. There is a sense of children playing a significant role. Some of you may have individual, they have children, you have children, and trying to blend may not have been the most easiest. This could be the challenge that is coming up for you guys. Some of the children may not get along. Work on your partnership, continue to work on the partnership and the unit. For others of you, you may have some childhood wounds that need to be addressed. So you may want to take a look there, and you'll know if that applies to you. Or some of you may have once connected with your person in childhood, and it may be a returning connection. All right. Release your ex. It's time to clear your energy. So Gemini, this is coming up to say you got some residue from a previous relationship that is still in your energy field. Does this necessarily mean that you're wanting an ex back? And absolutely not. It could mean that you're still wounded and still holding on, or a wound has not yet healed because you're still holding on to the energy of the pain that was caused or why this connection didn't work. So it's time to really close that cycle out by clearing that energy out. All right, guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get that last message. What is our last message, please, for Gemini when it comes to love, relationships, forgiving and learning? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Absolutely. Gemini, this is really letting go. I feel like this goes hand in hand with that ex energy. It doesn't have to be connected to an ex. If you still have things that are hard for you to process, that still bring up raw emotions when you are thinking of them or talking about them, or they are frequently crossing your mind, it means that your mind is bringing them up, your body is bringing them up, bringing them to your attention, because it's your body's way of saying, hey, this is still affecting our core system. This needs to be looked at. This needs to be dealt with. This needs to be healed. And as you do this, as you heal those things, as you release them, you will not only feel better about yourself, you will actually experience more love for yourself, more caring for yourself, and you will exude that energy out to others, which will attract, of course, beautiful connections, beautiful friendships, and beautiful love. At the bottom of the deck, we do have let go of control issues. And this is a message about allowing things to unfold naturally. So don't try to rush it. Don't try to force it. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't be focused on the past, focused on the future, or set a hard line for an outcome. Allow the situation to just unfold at its natural state. And that can be very difficult, and it takes a lot of patience. But I promise you, by doing that, the reward is very beautiful. All right, guys, let's get some messages from your person, the person that you have most on your mind at this time. All right, my beautiful spiritual team, let's take a look at Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And the person that they have most on their mind, the person they are hoping, wishing, desiring to connect with, have previously connected to, are in current connection, or will be connecting with in the near future. What does Gemini need to know about their person for their highest vibration and highest good? Best messages, advice, and guidance coming through for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Gemini? Okay, that one had a lot of force behind it. All right, so give me 1 second, Gemini, to get that card that decided to go a little distance here. So some of you may be at a distance from your person. Or things may have been feeling very forceful. I'm gonna go ahead and say this card says, I feel you even though we are apart. So I am definitely getting the sense of some of you, a long distance relationship. Some of you are at a distance. Some of you are in separation. But this is an energy acknowledgement that, hey, I can feel you. I can feel your energy. I'm connected still with you. Very much, Gemini. This is your person saying, you are still the person that I feel, I think, I know. Beautiful energy. I can't stop thinking about you. So you are running circles in someone's mind. They are very much enamored with you and your energy. They think of you often. They think of, I'm hearing your smile. Some of you have very unique eyes, and they've told you this. It's not something they kept to themselves, but they think of your eyes. They think of some of you, your lips, your sound of your voice, your laughter. There has to do something with a skating rink. I'm seeing ice skate, so it might be a ice skating rink, but it could be a roller rink. But it has a connection between you and your person, whether it's a shared connection, or you went to the same place, or as kids, or there's just this shared connection between an ice rink or a roller skating rink. But they think about this. They think about, for some of you, like, especially if you guys went there as children but didn't know each other, then you met all these years later, and you're talking about your childhood, and you guys realize that you went to the same place at the same time. They think about this often, like how many times your paths have crossed, but it wasn't until it was meant to be that you guys finally met. And that's not going to apply to all of you, of course, but that was a special message coming through. But overall, Gemini, your person has you on their mind a good bit. All right, so I lost myself for a little while. Gemini, I feel like this is somebody who Libra got this card too, I believe. But I'm definitely, in this particular instant, the message here I'm getting was a severe depression. Your person went through a severe or a bad depression, and they pulled back. They went ghost, they went silent. They pulled back their energy, and they kind of got lost in that depression, those thoughts. This person could have been functioning on what appears to be a normal basis, but really they were on autopilot. I'm hearing autopilot, zombified. They were going through the emotions of the day, even for some of you, the connection, but even you could feel that there was a shift in their energy. There was a shift in difference. And they're acknowledging that you may have felt like they were shifting away from you. They lost interest in you. It wasn't that. they lost themselves in that process. I do feel like that person is still there in that energy a bit. With Libra, I feel like the person was coming out of it, but I'm still feeling that fog around this person at this moment in time. But this is kind of like their higher selves communicating to you to hang in there a little while longer, that this person hasn't given up on you, hasn't given up on your connection. They just aren't quite themselves just yet. So that's a message coming through. And then we have, I regret lying to you. So some of you may be at odds with your partner. You may have an ex that absolutely lied to you, hurt you, and caused a very deep and painful ending. But they are acknowledging that they messed up and they regret it. All right, so at this time, we're going to go ahead and pull the zodiac signs that are showing up most dominantly in your energy at this time. So what does that mean for you, Gemini? It means for those of you whose zodiac signs from your person shows up, it is a further confirmation that this reading was indeed for you. It is just another sign in synchronicity. However, if your person's sign does not show up, but this reading really connected with you, you really felt intuitively drawn to it, take that just to mean that your person's sign, out of all of the Gemini collective, your person's sign just wasn't as dominant in the energy, but this reading was still indeed for you. All right, first off the bat, we have Leo coming in very strongly. So Leo coming in for Gemini, Scorpio joining Leo, Aquarius throwing their hat into the ring, Pisces waving forward, and we have one more energy I'm hearing, yep, and Virgo. Virgo jumping out, which I was not surprised to see with the Hermit, and Aries at the bottom of the deck. So if you're connecting with one of those zodiac signs, take it as confirmation. If you're not connecting with one of those signs and this reading resonated for you, it's still your reading. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get your final closing message. We're going to get your advice, wisdom, guidance, departing message from the universe and or spirit, depending upon your belief system. I will be doing the general advice and guidance from the general oracle message. I will be doing a relationship message for guidance and advice, and then, of course, your prosperity message having to do with your money, career, and life path. Feel free to stay for all three or depart after you hear the reading that you are meant to hear. All right, my beautiful spiritual team, what is your best message, advice, and guidance for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is your departing best message, advice, and guidance, please? Thank you. Also, very forceful energy. Mending, card number 52. Very interesting message. All right, so here we go, my beautiful Geminis. The general advice and guidance. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integrating, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others and to yourself. Set yourself free. And I said that was very interesting because that was part of the message that I delivered intuitively to you today. So universe and spirit is really speaking to you, Gemini, about healing anything that's coming up and really letting it go and releasing it for you to set yourself and your energy clean and free. All right, your beautiful relationship message. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and honest redress. And your prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You have come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to a loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. All right, my beautiful Geminis, I want to thank you so kindly for tuning in to this reading. I appreciate each and every one of you and the time you spend watching my readings. At this time, please be sure to like that button, share this video, comment, subscribe. Love to have you part of the Cancerian Soul family. Last but not least, I hope to see each and every one of you in your next reading, wishing you nothing but light, love, and prosperity on your journey forward. Namaste. Bye for now.